The Area 51 raid is now just 2 weeks away. What is your prediction of what will happen? Nope, stuff will happen. Massive amounts of memes shared online about Area 51. A few dozen journalists near Area 51, hoping to catch the latest big thing, end up disappointed. Another dozen internet stars go to make a 10-minute, that sweet ad money, video of them talking near Area 51. Probably with a clickbait title, like they always do. I'm gonna watch Paul. It's happening in 2 weeks, a 100 or so people will turn up, most of them males with beards and a World of Warcraft or I Want to Believe t-shirts. They will hang about the fence for a day or two before the sun starts to annoy them, and they go back to their parents' house, where they live. They won't get as far as the fence. Once you get within a few miles, there are signs posted on the dirt road saying use of deadly force authorized. If they go any further, security forces start shadowing you and make it well known you are not wanted there. If anyone actually gets the balls to try and form a group to storm the base, and they ignore the warnings they've gotten, they'll either end up dead or doing time in federal prison. A few hundred people will show up, as well as some food trucks. People would chill for a few hours, mess around, and head home. Everyone comes back next year, and it becomes a yearly holiday. A few hundred people show. One guy stands on the truck and tries to rally everybody around his cause. People start cheering and going crazy. Then the guy jumps down to urge people join his cause. But by that point it's too late. Everybody is either too high or tired to do anything. So he gathers up all of his strength and marches towards Area 51 with maybe 3 other people outside. On the way there they start chicking out and find themselves also a bit too high from all the edibles kicking in. The guy all by himself continues his journey, his back aching and feet tired, with the sun glaring his eyes. I want some damn aliens. As he comes closer to the first gate, security tells him to politely leave. He turns to go back around and then quickly makes a U-turn around the fence. I am going to make it. I can got this. I am going to be legend on Reddit in my Facebook group. Security spots him and open fires. Bullets whizzing by and his body hitting the floor with blood everywhere. Bag him and tag him, then throw him into the pile the rest. Every year we get these idiots, and every year they try to get into the base. Back at the camp, you know, we could just request the documents from Area 51 through the Freedom of Information Act, random camper replied. I expect a handful of the real crazies will show up and try to jump the fence. I also expect they'll be almost immediately arrested by the MPs, who will certainly be ready and waiting. A lawyer might come around waving documents with scary looking words like espionage and national security written prominently on them, just to put the fear of God in them a bit, but in the end they'll just get fined for trespassing, told not to do it again, and released. I visited that base back when I was in the Marines. There is exactly no chance that they succeed in storming it, even if they actually got tens of thousands of people to do it. There's a stretch of open desert between the outer fence and the actual Area 51 buildings. The Air Force would have all the time in the world to hunt them down with drones and helicopters before they got anywhere near Area 51. And that's assuming there's not just a wall of military riot police lining the border ready to slap them in handcuffs the moment they step across the line. Anyone that takes the "they can't stop us all" line is anything but humor is delusional. This the dude you were talking about. They absolutely can, in fact, stop all of you. Probably without even breaking much of a sweat.